Hello everybody, so as you can tell, it is 2020 now, and I'm going to be making my first video of 2021. So yeah, it's just going to be a video talking about one of these terrible DIY channels, and this is actually one that I hadn't heard of prior to making this video, but I was just doing some research on some DIY channels, and I wanted to try and go for one that hasn't been reviewed already. Like, I didn't want to do 5-minute crafts because Scrubby just recently made a video on that, and channels like Trim have been reviewed to death because they're just so bad. And so I decided to take a look at one that I haven't seen reviewed too much, which is a channel called Mr. DegrEE. And honestly, this is one of the worst DIY channels, not only because it's just a DIY channel and most of them suck, but also because some of them are just either stupid and pointless, like basically all these channels, or they are stolen from other DIY channels. So we are going to be taking a look at 3 of their videos today, maybe more, probably only 3 though, and we're just going to be seeing how bad they are. So the first video by Mr. DegrEE that we're going to be taking a look at is called Best Fashion DIY and Clothes Hacks for Girls. And honestly, this video is just horrible because one of them that I watched like a little bit into this video, but not a lot. One of them is just straight stolen from 123Go, which is a channel that I'm going to review in the future probably. And then one of the other ones that I watched is just honestly really stupid and is something that most people probably already know to do. Then it doesn't need to be in like a DIY clothes hacks video. Okay, so hear me out real quick. Maybe just go get an actual like dress instead of turning your like turtleneck or whatever into a dress itself. You know, just a suggestion, because, you know, you could just go get one. You most likely have one in your closet, and if you don't, you could just go get one instead of using your turtleneck. So yeah, I don't get why you would do that. But also, this one's taken directly from one of the 123Go videos, because on one of my canceled reviews of 123Go, I looked at one of those, like clothes hacks videos like this one, and one of them was exactly like that. Another thing I should probably point out is that there is no commentary in this video, it is just music, and that's a new thing that I haven't really seen. It doesn't make the channel good, obviously, but it's one thing I haven't seen with DIY channels having no commentary whatsoever. Most of the time there's commentary, but it's really bad, and this one just goes with music, and so if it's not very obvious what's going on, you basically just have to guess and check. Okay, but I don't think most guys would just automatically walk off with someone else just because they changed their outfit. And also, that's very clearly still the same turtleneck you're wearing, and you can still see the grooves and everything. So the guy should definitely be able to tell that that's still just the same thing. But somehow he doesn't, because this guy in the video is apparently just an actual guy stereotype and is basically only attracted to looks. So that's just kind of dumb. But anyways, I don't like these videos. They're just not very good, and it's like they just pump out content because they're really lazy and all they want to do is make money. They don't care about like actually entertaining their audience because they just don't care. They're money grubbing. And so they don't really care whether or not it's good. They just care about pumping out content for people to watch. Okay, but what kind of a world is this where you just walk outside and for one, someone who's shoveling snow off of the grass for whatever reason instead of like the driveway where someone would reasonably be shoveling snow, but not only that, but some random people just show up out of nowhere and just put gifts into your arms, not even asking you if you can hold them or if you have time or something. They just walk up to you and they're like, yeah, you're required to hold these just because we want you to. It's like this situation that is in this and the situations in most DIY channel like videos, they would never actually happen because the world isn't like this and people don't act the way that they do in these videos. And it's just really stupid, and I don't get why they don't just do realistic situations in which you would need to like do something. But also I don't know how they're gonna lead this into like a clothing hack. Are they actually trying to say that that's like a clothing hack? Like, dude, that's, for one, that's not a clothing hack. You're using a purse, which is not clothing. It is like an accessory. And for two, everyone knows that you can hook a purse around, like, to make it like a backpack. So, and also you could just like put it around your neck and hold it like a shoulder bag. You don't need to do this where you put it over the back of your head. That's just stupid. But anyways, you know, this channel is just really dumb. They don't understand things as basic as human logic. Okay, so the next video by Mr. DegrEE that we're going to be taking a look at is called 11 Ways to Sneak Food into the Movies, Prank a Friend Ideas by Mr. DegrEE. And honestly, the thumbnail alone of this video just looks atrocious. Like, seriously? If that is one of the ways that you plan on sneaking food into the theater, then honestly, you don't deserve to go to the movies. Because that's just stupid, dude. Just like put it in your pockets like a normal person. But anyways, let's just go see the atrocities that is this video. Alright, I'm sorry to interrupt so quickly, but they are actually using the idea that they put on the thumbnail as an actual legitimate way to sneak food into the movie theaters. At least that's what it's looking like. Like, what else is my assumption here? Like, I haven't watched any further into this video than you guys have seen, but just based off of just what I see, I can safely make the assumption that they are literally going to basically make it look like boobs. Which honestly is just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like, dude, just like, maybe don't bring a watermelon to the movie theaters. Like, who does that? I mean, whatever, let's go see if my theories are proven correct. Well, my theories were proven correct, and honestly, that's just really stupid that they were able to be proven correct. Because, why? Why would you ever do that? Who would ever bring a watermelon to the theater and then think that the safest assumption to sneak it into the theater would be to cut it in half somehow, just in the middle of the theater, just cut it in half perfectly, and then put it in their shirt to make it look like they have big boobs. Like, dude, that is actually stupid. That would never work, because for one, that just looks super ridiculous, and for two, the guy literally saw you like 2 seconds ago. He'll be able to tell, and especially because you were carrying a literal watermelon. he will most likely be able to tell. He won't just be like, yeah, you're good. He'll be able to tell that you're hiding it because you were just there like 2 seconds prior. I mean, whatever. Let's just go look at the next one in this video. Okay, so this is actually stupid. So this person just brings this food into this theater that they most likely full-wellingly know is not allowing food to come in. And then when they get turned away at the door, they take their jean jacket or whatever they're wearing, and then they put it on, and then put it in the jean jacket? Dude, that's gonna look so suspicious, especially how they're delivering it. They're like holding themselves as they're doing it. They're like bundling up as if they're super cold. Even though, again, the person collecting the tickets had just seen you 2 seconds prior and would know that you were not cold approximately 2 seconds ago when they saw you. And also, you're also just holding yourself together. And it totally looks suspicious because your jean jacket also puffs out more because you have food in it. But, you know, they don't care about that. They just care about getting it into the theater and also trying to trick children into using these stupid tricks that would never actually work. So, anyways, that was the last of Mr. DegrEE that we are going to be taking a look at in this video, just because this channel is really stupid and I don't know how much more of this I can take. And so, I'm just going to be ending the video here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do hit the like button and subscribe. It would really help if you did. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.